So it's moved. So it's moved.
Yep, just in time. And this is the street in which we live.
Yes.
I'm making a recording, a video record.
Oh, I see.
So that whatever you say, other people will hear you say it later. We are going past the local chemist and the local doctor.
Was you going to send some out on emails?
I'll be putting this on Facebook, and since I won't be editing it, everything you say is going to be heard by everybody.
Oh, yes. Oh, goats over here.
And now this is the roundabout at the entrance to the village. And this is our surroundings.
Are we in the picture?
No. You may be able to see in the distance over the trees the edge of the Schwarzwald, which is the mountain ridge known as the Black Forest.
Oh, yeah.
And as you can see, there's a cycle track by the side of the road so that cyclists don't mix with the traffic. And most intelligent people do that. But there are a few people who think that the road belongs to them and they are taking part in the Tour de France, and cars should get out of their way while they drive on this road.
Yeah.
Now in the distance you can see the Schwarzwald a bit clearer. It's reasonable visibility today, so you can see detail on it. Up in North Germany, most of the roads are like the Roman roads, absolutely straight. But in South Germany, like in England, the road looks like a worm that's been trodden on.
Left.
And there you can see the local crops, maize. There are field after field of maize, and it serves two purposes. One, they use the pig shit and piddle to fertilise it, so it gets rid of all that. And then of course you've got the maize which they feed to the animals, so it's sort of like a circular function. This is the village of Kurzel, which comes under our village of Meisenheim. Although they are part of Meisenheim, they still have their own town hall.
Yes.
as you can see from the leaves, we haven't got the autumn colours yet, which in the next big town of Lahr, the trees go all red and brown and yellow and orange, and here they're still green. We are about to go over a bridge that crosses the local motorway, known in Germany as an Autobahn. Here we go. Now, just before we get into the next village is a local airport, the Black Forest Airport, and we will be passing past the north end of the airfield, and you can see on the left and right are the runway lights, the approach lights for landing at night time. 12 years ago I had an aeroplane and used to fly from here, but it's far too expensive to keep it up. Now we are coming to the end of the runway. You may be able to see the little posts with the runway lights, and a nice view of the Schwarzwald straight ahead. From here it's about 15 to 20 kilometers to reach them and climb up, and of course as you go up the air gets cleaner, fresher and more oxygen. You want to carry on to Lahr and do shopping?
No.
In that case I'll look and turn around.
Did our shopping. Not half a week ago.
And this gives an idea what German villages are like. Quite neat and tidy.
Yes. The first things people say when they come here, they remark on the cleanliness of the streets.
I've no idea.
Biegen Sie links ab auf Vollstraße.
And that is my TomTom navigator giving me instructions how to get home. Because we're in Germany, when you have an English voice, it has an English pronunciation and none of the words sound correct. So I have a German voice, and of course it pronounces the names correctly. So I don't wonder where
Biegen
the
Sie
heck
rechts
are
ab,
we?
Perninstraße. Dann, am Ende der Straße, biegen Sie rechts ab, Schutterner Hauptstraße.
And that was not right.
Yeah. Misleading.
rechts ab, auf Vorstraße. Dann biegen Sie rechts ab, Schutterner Hauptstraße. Biegen Sie rechts ab. Folgen Sie, Schutterner Hauptstraße, Richtung Meißenheim, für 3,4 Kilometer.
And here we are back on the main road again.
Yes.
And the runway lights. With a bit of luck you might see them stretching off to the right as the approach lights.
Yes.
Straight in front of us is France. Now France has a similar range of mountains that they call Le Vosges. They were actually created the same way as the Black Forest mountain range, and I think at about the same time. Today the French mountains are rather misty, so I can just about make them out, but there's no detail at all. It's just a slight greyishness on the horizon. We enter the village of Kurzel again. Not all that long ago they built and opened up a new shop here called Penny Market.
You passed on the way in. The shop is at the other end of the village on this road, so when we want to visit it, we don't actually have to go into the village, and we're just coming up to it now. The little red sign that says Penny. And it's goodbye Kurzel. It's only about 5 kilometers to home from here.
Nach 300 Metern fahren Sie durch den Kreisverkehr. Zweite Ausfahrt, L118, Richtung Meißenheim.
And over here is a little lake. We've never actually been here, and on the right is a little coffee place, restaurant, where you can have something to eat and drink. A lot of these little lakes are from old gravel pits where they would
dig up all the stones to make the gravel, and what was left behind was a hole which gradually filled in from rain. And there's an awful lot of these little lakes in this area. As we come into the next biggest town, called Lahr, there's quite a big one where they're still working on the right hand side, just by the entrance to the motorway.
Foliage is lovely and thick this year.
Because I'll be entering our street on the wrong side of the road, I'll go round the village to make a sort of square, and so join our street at the right side. And here we are. Here is Meisenheim.
Nach 200 Metern fahren Sie geradeaus, Hirtenstraße.
And that was a navigator telling me to drive straight on, because we've now reached my street.
Fahren Sie geradeaus, dann Ankunft, Ziel auf der linken Seite.
Straight into the sunlight now. I've no idea how this is going to be.
Kehren Sie wenn möglich um. Hauptstraße, dann biegen Sie links ab.
And that noise is the navigator telling me there's a shop. It's actually the local baker shop.
What would be nice to show some of the sort of Tudor-like
Nach
houses.
200 Metern biegen Sie rechts ab, Rheinstraße. Biegen Sie rechts ab.
And coming toward us on the other side is...
Nach 80 Metern biegen Sie rechts ab, Hirtenstraße.
That was
Biegen Sie rechts ab, dann Ankunft, Ziel auf der rechten Seite.
one of the local inhabitants. She drives around in a motorised wheelchair all the time, although she can walk when she wants to.
Nach 200 Metern Ankunft, Ziel auf der rechten Seite.
4 o'clock. So we weren't out long, were we?
Now stopping to let Trina out, and then another few meters And
near as a wall.
I'm back.
Nach 50 Metern, Ankunft, Ziel auf der rechten Seite.
And that's Trina standing in front now. Guiding me so that I'll smash the car into the wall. And she's got no idea of driving. We are now home. Bye bye everybody.